In class, the female teacher secretly lifted the hem of her skirt, revealing her thigh-high stockings. Then, she wrote her room number in the bottom right corner of his textbook, hoping the boy would pick up on her hint. Naive and clueless, the boy wasn't sure what she meant at first. After school, he deliberately stayed behind, and used the excuse of asking a question to be alone with her. Just as he was returning the dictionary, he intentionally brushed against her calf. Sure enough, she didn't make a fuss. This confirmed the boy's suspicions. The moment their eyes met, the seed of a twisted romance began to take root in their hearts. The next day, the boy volunteered to go upstairs with the teacher to fetch teaching supplies. As they went, the boy accidentally knocked the handrail loose. The teacher rushed over to help. The principal happened to be passing by nearby, instantly providing an excuse for the two to be together. Afterward, they went upstairs together. In a dim corner, they tasted the forbidden fruit for the first time. It wasn't until they returned to the classroom that the boy secretly wiped away the lipstick mark. They both believed they had grasped the key to love. But little did they know that this key would lead them into an abyss from which there was no return. Viola was the most popular female teacher at the school. She was beautiful and elegant, exuding a mature charm unique to her. Yet whenever she was alone, she would reveal a hint of indescribable loneliness. That was until the boy appeared. Like a ray of light piercing through the gloom, he was the top student in the class, and also the most rebellious teenager. Their first meeting took place on the very first day of school. Dim lighting divided the classroom in two. Middle-aged teacher Viola stood among the crowd, yet her gaze swept past the sea of figures, landing precisely on one boy. His name was Stig, 15 years old, with a newly emerging Adam's apple. His eyes still held a trace of boyish innocence, but the moment Viola's gaze fell upon him, a blazing flame ignited within him. From that day on, he would steal glances at Viola's profile during class. He would deliberately linger at the front of the classroom, just to catch another glimpse of his teacher. And this naive, secret crush, fueled by the teacher's subtle hints, quickly ignited into a raging wildfire. Every day during class, he would chat with classmates about adult topics, and after class, he would even compare sizes with them in the restroom, as if size were a measure of one's ability. That day, a classmate handed him a piece of chewed gum. After working it over in his mouth for a moment, the boy loaded it into a slingshot and shot down a fly in the classroom with pinpoint accuracy. His actions successfully caught the teacher's attention. After school, she kept him behind. She admonished him not to share chewing gum with others, as it could easily spread disease. The teacher knew full well that the boy was discussing adult topics with his classmates, yet she still asked him to hand over the notes they'd been passing around during class and read them aloud to her. The explicit content left the boy unable to utter a word. He froze in place, at a loss for what to do. The teacher had no choice but to snatch the notes and read them herself. They contained measurements of every boy's size. After reading them, the teacher not only didn't get angry, but also explained the science behind it to him with great interest.
Jag tror herrarna har en något överdriven uppfattning om den manliga potensen.
Hearing this, the boy was taken aback. He hadn't expected the teacher to discuss such matters with him without any hesitation. After the initial awkwardness, the teacher not only didn't send the boy away, but also asked him to sweep away all the flies in the classroom, just to spend a little more time alone with him. And as the boy was sweeping the flies off the blackboard, he cast a mischievous glance at the teacher. Her fair neck sparked his imagination. As if sensing something, the teacher turned her head and saw the boy staring at her, but she didn't reprimand him. Instead, she let him continue watching. The teacher, too, enjoyed the sensation of being watched. From that moment on, the boy became deeply infatuated with his teacher. The beginning of this relationship was steeped in a fatal allure. Viola, like a seasoned hunter, precisely captured every one of the boy's reactions. She used her position to show him special attention in class, and to send him subtle glances. She often kept the boy behind after class, and arranged to meet him in a corner of the library. She taught him the games of adults, yet never revealed the rules. The boy was lost in this twisted infatuation. He believed himself to be the happiest person in the world, unaware that he was merely a tool for Viola to alleviate her loneliness, a weapon she used to combat her unhappy marriage.
الزوجة الطيبة لعائلة ثرية انتهى بها الأمر بركوب سيارة شخص غريب، وكان لتلك اللحظة تأثير كبير على حياتها. كانت المرأة تدعى فيلين. منذ طفولتها عاشت محاطة بالرفاهية، لكن بعد زواجها أصبح العمل المستمر لزوجها ومتطلبات حماتها تجعلها تشعر بالضغط المتزايد. لتخفيف بعض العبء عنها، وظف زوجها خادمة في مثل عمرها. في يوم من الأيام اصطحبتها الخادمة إلى الريف، حيث كان كل شيء مليئا بالحياة والبساطة. كان الأطفال يلعبون بين المحاصيل، وكانت النساء يتحدثن أثناء العمل. أشادت والدة الخادمة بجمال فيلين وسألتها عن عدد أطفالها. جعلها هذا السؤال تشعر بالتوتر، ولم تستطع سوى خفض رأسها بشعور من الإحراج. لاحقا ذهبوا إلى بركة نائية. خلعت الخادمة أحذيتها ودخلت الماء ورشت بلطف، داعية فيلين للانضمام إليها. ترددت في البداية، لكنها أخيرا دخلت الجدول، وهي تشعر بحرية وخفة لم تشعر بهما منذ وقت طويل. في تلك الليلة ساعدتها الخادمة آنا على الاستحمام والترتيب. نشأت فيلين في مدينة كبيرة، لذلك نادرا ما تلقى